I was raised like anti-drug, same as you, like atheist, scientific method. You're a pussy if you believe in some white dude with a fucking
Well, that's how you
beard.
were raised, or because I was raised super Muslim, but I branched out.
I was raised no religion.
No
Think for
religion.
yourself.
Yeah.
Not criticize, but like, don't be caught into a group identity. Think for yourself and question everything and find your own truth. And I was lucky to have that upbringing. But for me, that was like science.
Yeah.
You want to believe in a fairy tale, like a little, boogeyman in the sky? You're a fucking idiot. And I had that ego with me.
Yeah.
And I still have that ego, but not as much. I see the truth in religion now. It's a grain of truth convoluted with time and turned into, political institutions.
I like religion. I think people are fucking stupid.
Yeah.
And I think for someone to come along and be like, yo, dickhead, stop doing that or you go to hell. Like, I think that makes sense.
Yeah.
And then if they're going to profit, like, I'd profit off it too. I fuck with the elite class. Illuminati, holla at me.
Yeah. It's an institution. It's a political party, right?
Yeah.
But I found my spirituality through meditation when I went on my basketball scholarship, because my steroid dealer, I'm like, yo, you got something to make me jump higher? I'm trying to go to the league. He's like, bruh, I'm on this new shit. I'm like, what is it? Like test, like cleanse? He's like, no, it's called like meditation. You like sit there and like you like don't think like really hard. You like try your best not to fucking think. If you think you're a pussy, and like basically the cosmic energy shoots through your crown chakra and like gets you at least like 3 inches on your verge.
Facts.
And I was like, oh, sick. And that's how I started meditating. And after a while, and I got really good at it because I didn't do it the right way. You're supposed to let thoughts in and let them out. But I'm like, I'm not a pussy. I'm not going to think.
That's actually...
But it helped me.
That developed something as well.
It propelled me faster.
Yeah,
and I had anger management problems. And then I started calming down. And I never noticed people around me.
Did you used to break stuff or fuck people up?
I'd break shit, like... I'd punch holes through walls.
Yeah.
I'd fucking yell at people. I'd yell at my coaches. I'm trying to get a fucking scholarship. What the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
Nah, I'm staying in the game. Like, fuck you. Like, I didn't do that in college because when I'm in Division I, I got to shut the fuck up. But like in my room, I'm like,
yeah.
But so I started meditating. And after a while, like at my peak, I was able to see auras.
Fuck yeah.
And I like peripherally, I would be able to see like blotches of colors and lights around people. And I lost it right away. As soon as I came home, like a couple days later, in Toronto, I went on the subway. I'd see blotches of burgundy gray. People are just dreadful. And this static energy. And I'm like overwhelmed.
No, you had to turn down the sensitivity.
Yeah, I was living in nature though. At my peak, I was in Tennessee. All I do is practice my spiritual. I realized I felt the quote unquote grace of God. I felt the universe. I felt the presence.
Facts.
I never did any drugs, but except for steroids. And basically I was just like Zen, and I was able to calm down and assess intuitively people's energies. And then I was like, oh shit, there's more to life. There's more to life. And I realized it, and I felt the presence of something. It wasn't like super positive. It wasn't negative at all, but it was like, I'm here. You're part of something bigger.
Yeah.
That was the feeling I had. And then the auras came, and I was like, wow. And I went to Toronto, and it's so much static energy of the city.
Yeah.
Lost it like immediately. So I haven't been able to get back to it since, because, life takes you on a roller coaster, but I do practice meditation. I got up my game. I do about 20 minutes a day. I try my best. But generally speaking, that's when I started reading about psychedelics over time. I read this book, Breaking Open the Head by Daniel Pinchbeck. I don't know if you heard of it.
You ever read Autobiography of a Yogi?
I started reading it recently.
Yeah? Read that
Yogananda monk that I met in LA. He's actually visiting me next week. Shout out Roberto. I met him on the campus of the Yogananda of, what's his name?
Paramahansa Yogananda.
Yeah. So basically I went to the meditation clinic. I didn't think it was a religion or anything. I just thought it's a place you go to meditate.
So in the book, he talks about like teleporting and all kinds of like magic powers and shit.
Yeah.
And me, like, although I was a pretty scientific minded kid, there's some things I couldn't explain. So like sometimes I'd have dreams and like I'd see the future and like shit like that would happen to me a lot.
Yeah.
And so I was like, fuck, there's something here, right? And I started tapping in with the mushrooms, and I started reading the Yogananda and going deep into it. And I was like, yo, let me activate some powers or whatever. And then even my brethren and Q were talking about like doing kamehamehas and shit. And it's like, nah, bro, if you attain a level of concentration, there's like levels of concentration. Once you reach them, you're able to do things that other people are not able to do still.
That's true.
You meditate? How often do you meditate?
Probably like 5-6 days a week. I try to do every day.
And what you found?
20 minutes. It's not enough.
20 minutes.
I know personally, I need to take my meditation practice
Well, when
to a higher
you
level.
were seeing the auras and
I did
things.
I was doing like 40 minutes every night, and then I go to sleep.